camera. That joint is crazy.
Yeah. I'm about to check to see because I did make it go live. I'm about to check to
Mm-hmm.
see if we sound good on the actual live stream.
Okay. Mike said that he needed the code to get in.
I sent it to him. Didn't I send it?
Uh, I'm not too sure.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's right above where he asked it. I sent it to him.
Yeah, because he kept telling him he needed a code. Is that straight? That would just lead him straight up into the link, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I've sent in the past. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one. That's the only thing they give me. Tell him all he needs to do is click it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but while we wait on him, let's go ahead and get started because the stream is already up.
Cool.
Y'all,
I'm with it.
welcome to OTP. This is Outside the Perimeter with
Yes,
285
sir.
Live. We're back
Yep.
for the new year.
New year
New
2024, the
year.
Kobe
Yes,
year.
the Kobe year. That is the Kobe year. That's crazy. Yeah, but we're back again for 2024. We've been trying to play around with some stuff. I know last episode, man, we had a great time. It was all four of us,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the software that you're using sometimes it don't always work, and we ended up losing that footage. It hurt us real
mm,
bad, but
yeah.
you can't just let those things bother you too long. You can't cry over spilled milk. Actually, in this economy, you probably can because milk
You,
is like $6.50 now. So
inflation is real.
yeah. But anyway, off the soapbox, off of all that. Welcome back. We got your boy Sir Garrett. What's up,
Yes,
man?
sir. Oh, look, there, here he go.
Oh, he back? Oh, hold on. Let me put him in.
Here he
Yeah,
goes. Look,
y'all
look,
y'all
look,
gonna get the
look,
behind the
everybody. Hold on,
scenes
hold on, wait,
action.
hold on, wait. Hold on. Look at this goof.
What we do?
Look
What
at
we
Yeah.
do?
this
Yes,
goof.
he in here.
Ooh, that boy got the cut too.
He in here.
Ooh.
Now this about 2 weeks old.
I mean, still, like last time I saw you, it was
Last time
out
that, hey, that must be hoodied up.
Bro, no, yeah, bro. I couldn't,
Must
Yes,
be hooded
how
sir.
y'all
up.
boys doing?
And we talking to the ceiling fan majority of the time.
Yeah. Y'all be like these.
But yes, sir. We are here OTP outside the perimeter. You got
Yes,
your boy Sir
sir.
Garrett, like I was saying earlier. What's
Yeah,
up, man? Tell the
man, we
people.
back, feeling good. Starting the year off right, trying to lose this weight because the dad bod thing is not for me. That's not my usual go to. So we already about 12 pounds down, trying to get back down right. So we're doing the thing over here.
That's
And,
good.
and joining us, of course, is your mother's favorite, Mr. Jeffrey Higgins. What's up, boy?
I heard they needed a real one back in the A, and sorry I couldn't come back out there in time, but I'll be out there soon. I'm doing well, man. Just keeping up with the schooling thing. Trying to stay afloat. Just trying to really stay afloat and stay sane and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, man, I'm doing well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good,
And of course, Maddogg, uh, just been trying to figure out what's going on this season, this 2024 in sports, because
man.
it's been a
Uh,
wild one. It's
Been
been a
going
wild one.
crazy already.
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. On Monday, you had the college football national championship between Michigan and Washington, the number one and the number two teams, respectively.
Respectfully.
Yeah,
was it really respectful?
I don't know. You tell me. What was your synopsis of what happened in that game?
I think Georgia should have been. First of all, we all saw the bowl game in which Georgia played in.
Yep.
versus Florida State, right? Am I wrong? Florida State, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Florida State was trying to get that whole. They was trying to persuade the whole media and everything that they deserve to be in that playoffs, right?
Yep.
That score said otherwise. That score said y'all got about 10 more years. Y'all got about 10 more years. It showed that there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And when I say levels to it, I mean that comes from the AD down to the coaches, down to the players. You know, you gotta have a good recruiting system. Not saying that Florida State doesn't, but they didn't. Nah. But I feel like Georgia should have been in that playoffs.
Oh, for sure.
And that whole it would have been a whole different story. We wouldn't have seen Washington or whoever Georgia would have had to play. Who they would have had to play?
I think I mean, it just depends
So-
on how they seed us. I feel like
Right.
we should
So,
have been
but
like 3. So we should have probably played, Texas or Washington, one of them.
either way it go, Washington, don't get me wrong, they have a good program. I was gonna say great. They have a really good program. Quarterback phenomenal throughout the season. But Michigan is just a little bit more seasoned.
Yeah.
You got Jim. Was it Jim? Is it Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim.
Okay, yeah, you got him over there, and he's been over there for a few years now, so he kind of knows his ropes throughout the game and his coaching strategies and stuff. Like his father, like they have a whole tree of like knowing what like winning. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that is
Man.
a winning family.
that's what I'm saying. So when you put all of that into perspective, Washington did good. They came out to play, but they didn't come out to play. You know what I'm saying? They came out and played, but they didn't play like they've been playing. So
Yeah, congratulations to those filthy cheaters.
yeah, no,
It's
really.
like, oh my god, like I don't understand. Like it's always some type of scandal. And we talked about this already. It's always some type of scandal that leads into somebody winning a championship. And it just happened this time. Michigan was like the center of, what I call the Spygate. I know that was already a thing in real life, but these men, they were sending people to people's sidelines, to Michigan State sidelines, stealing plays, stealing whatever they were stealing. And hey, they're champions now. So congratulations, Michigan. You did it. No hate for real.
Well, I would say kind of going back to the whole Florida State thing. I definitely agree that that was their opportunity to prove that they were the most dominant team or state their case in saying that they are a dominant team by taking on Georgia head on. Yeah. Georgia was like, they took the opportunity to say we are so dominant that our starters, our backups, our third string, and our freshman squad are elite. And it got to the point where they just put the freshman squad in by the third quarter. Their first string was already, they already did their thing. Carson Beck, he did his thing. He built up his resume and then he sat down in the first half. But the second string came in with Carson in the second quarter, and then it was just Chris Muschamp's son and the other quarterback running the show with all the freshmen, and them jokers look like they have been there for 4 years already.
Yeah.
Florida State should have never took their peoples out. They were butthurt that they didn't make it to the tournament, into the playoffs. So they're like, I'm out. This person's hurt, this, that, and the third. And a lot of people that I know were trying to make an excuse for Florida State, like, oh, we had all these injuries. Georgia's had the same amount of injuries too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of their best players, Brock Bowers, was hurt half the season. He showed up still playing only at 60% anyways. And so I really don't have I can't see any excuse for Florida State when it comes to that. If Georgia were to be in the playoffs, Oregon would have to be in there too. Just because Texas really didn't play nobody outside of Alabama. And even then, it was just like Alabama got in because they beat Georgia, but Georgia is the more complete team. The next best complete team after them was Michigan. Michigan played like they had a lot of, just a lot on a chip on their shoulder. They've been disrespected 2 years in a row. Georgia beat the brakes off them, and then who was it? TCU beat the brakes off them. So
Yeah.
it was just one of those things where they're like, bro, I'm sick and tired of it. They played like it all season, cheating or not. They still had to run the ball. They still had to say hike, and they had to throw the ball.
That's true.
So it's one of those things where they still had to. They played angrily, and then you take Harbaugh out, and everybody that started, every starter that was on that team just went on Twitter and said one word. Even the coach was just like, bet. You gonna suspend them? Bet. Don't worry about it. We'll play for you. And they went up against Ohio State and sent a message. They did not throw the ball, but what, 3 or 4 times in the second half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were supposed to be there. Washington, okay, they were a great story. They showed out. They beat Oregon twice, so I can't. Right, they beat Oregon twice. I can give them that. Right. Oregon was just as dominant as they needed to be outside of those 2 games, but I don't know. Texas, you can kind of give it to Texas. You have to fight for Texas, in my opinion, but.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot better if Georgia was in it versus Alabama. And I feel like the viewership on that game was not as, like, it was up there, but it wouldn't have been as high if we saw a Georgia and Oregon. And who was after them? Who was after Oregon?
Wasn't USC up there?
No.
No. They were unranked. They finished season unranked.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember who was after Oregon, but even then, SEC carries weight, and there's a reason for it because the talent pool is just way too high,
Yes.
And now with the realignment of all these conferences coming into next year, plus the taking away of the 4-team playoff versus 12-team playoff, it's just gonna go crazy. The transfer portals is up in the air.
Yeah.
Everybody, that's the other thing too. I learned while listening to, shout out to 92.9 The Bull. I listen to them in the mornings, but I found out once you put yourself in the transfer portal and you do choose a school to transfer to, you got to leave that campus immediately.
Whatever. You don't get a 2-week notice?
No.
Oh.
I guess you don't get a 2-week notice, y'all. But I didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that.
Let me get back on the screen.
Yeah. So let's say, Mike, let's say you went to Georgia, you weren't getting playing time, you go to Alabama.
Probably wouldn't have got
So if you were committed to go to Alabama, they signed you to go to Alabama, you'd have to leave Georgia's campus. You cannot play in the playoff with Georgia. You'd have to go to Alabama. You can't even play in the playoff with Alabama.
Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm. And there's like a window. You only have, I think, 20 days at that time to transfer. So you got to figure your stuff out.
Like I get that. I get that these kids are making money, and I ain't gonna lie, like it's good, like, because you know what it's like to get that financial aid check throughout the semester at the end or the middle, and you're like, oh damn, we're rich, we gonna go everywhere, and then you spend that whole financial aid or you save it, like whatever you choose to do, but like
ain't nobody saving it.
Especially
if you don't come from money.
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't even save mine. That shit was gone, but yeah, man, it's like I said, the money is good. It's good for the players, but the effect that all of this is having, because look at Caleb Williams, dog. Like he's the perfect example of letting all of this get to his head.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if y'all saw, but he talking about if he got drafted by the Cowboys, the Texans, or whatever or something, he wants part ownership of all of that.
Yeah, you haven't even established yourself.
You ain't even playing the ball game.
Hey man, if you can manage it, I say go out there and just say it. You remember the Ball brothers, in whatever LeVar Ball, whatever his name is, I can't remember his name, but he was out there spouting stuff like that too. And if they relinquish ownership, they relinquish stocks, whatever you can get, I say go ahead and try to get it. It's funny, but he might be on.
Yeah, but But you haven't done anything to show any level of productivity or business savvy in order to obtain those things.
No, I get it.
Like y'all beat Colorado. That's it.
No,
Right.
I completely understand where y'all coming from, but
But okay, here's my thing. It's if Kobe won championship number 2,
yeah,
then number 3, then he hit number 4, and was like, I want ownership, they'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Because he already had Nike under his belt, he had body armor, he was a huge investor in body armor, and then he had something else, but they wanted to work with him. He had his own shoe. Like they wanted to work with him, and he knows his own. He has a level of business savvy throughout the time. He did not start out that way. He was just a teenager who could hoop. And as the years went on, he was able to build his money. He was able to build his revenue. He was able to, start his trust funds for his daughters and get his wife secured. So while he was doing that and learning the game of basketball, he was learning business as well. So yeah, I would understand that. But for Caleb Williams to come off, he probably just shot himself in the foot from being a top 10 pick now.
Oh yeah.
Because you barely
that might be a good thing too.
Right. No. I agree. But my thing is, you can't just walk in the door and say, I want part ownership of this establishment that I don't know if I'm going to even have a snap at for the first year of my career.
That's true.
There's no way. Now, if CJ Stroud said that at the beginning of this, we'd be like looking at him like, boy, you stupid. Now, that must about to be rookie of the year.
Yeah. And speaking of CJ Stroud, man, I am not going to lie. I wasn't a big CJ Stroud coming in. Like, I wasn't a big fan.
I wasn't either.
I'm still not a fan, but, like, you have to respect his game, dog.
I knew he was good, but I knew he was good, but I didn't think he was going to be like this.
That's what it is. Like, and to see him, like, progress throughout the year, like,
with the Texans.
He deserves everything everything that's coming to him. He deserves it, dog. Like, I mean that in a positive way. Like, man, he deserves all of that. Now, Stephen A. Smith said on I think like 2 shows ago, or the last show, it was one of the 2. He said that CJ Stroud is a rookie, and the rookie is never going to do anything in the playoffs. And to be honest, I disagree, bro. And I disagree. I disagree because it's like being that dark horse, and I think the Texans are actually the dark horse in the playoffs. Like, who else?
The Browns, maybe.
I mean, yeah, but we know what Flacco. Look, y'all, look.
Yeah, we know what Flacco can do.
We know what Flacco.
I was gonna say Flacco won with the Ravens, so anything is possible.
He Troy Polamalu, Ray Luke, like. There's nothing else for him to see, but like but back to CJ, like. I feel like he's gonna do good. Now, do I think they're gonna win? I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no. But because anything can happen, it's the playoffs. I mean, they said they're gonna have some new referees this year. We gonna see how that go.
Hey, how do y'all feel about that? One of the biggest topic that came out of last weekend is this young guy named Noah Kaniga.
Noah Kaminga?
Noah Kaniga, man. Have you heard about him? Noah Kaniga?
No, I've never heard.
Okay. He's a hooper, and that's his last name.
He's a hooper. He plays football. He does it all. But his last name is Knigga, and he's a young white man. And bro, the sports world has been going crazy. I didn't even know how to pronounce his name at first until I watched a couple TikToks and they finally said his name. And it was like Knigga, and I was like, come on, no other English language like KN, like knife, knight. Those are all K silent.
You're not. You can't silence that K.
I was like, whoa.
You can't silence that K on that one, bro. Like
that's his last name. So
I think they silence it on their own.
They probably do.
They be in the car doing it.
Yeah. I'm just like, dog, that is terrible. And the fact that your name is Noah, it just sets you up.
His parents really sent him.
They did that on purpose.
Real.
They did that on purpose.
I'll be mad. I'll come out the room. We ain't even doing this. We ain't doing this.
Those
So,
gonna be my first words.
So they tried to come up with like nicknames for the guy. The most popular one I see going around is Noah Naysayer.
It's not gonna work,
Wait.
bro. Can you imagine that scene on that, like on the back of his jersey? Like, bro, I'm not buying that jersey. I'm not buying it. Because if I wear it, they're gonna be like, you support it? Oh, okay.
I might have to. If he,
Nah.
especially if he goes to like Tennessee, being like the Volunteers or something like that. Man, Noah Nuga Kaniga.
Bro, is that his middle name?
No, I'm saying like if he goes to like Chattanooga or something, because you know they call, they call people in Chattanooga Nugas. So
his draft stock probably went down just with that.
Boy,
it probably went up because of it,
bro.
Oh no, bro. Where he on? Nah.
So, y'all remember on I think they were talking about the semifinals for Alabama and Michigan, and they were talking about how Milroe had a shirt that said, "Oh my gosh," it said, "Let a naysayer know." It was like Lane or something like that, but. So there are two black announcers and two white announcers, and one of the white announcers was just like, "Yeah, it stands for let a naysayer know," and they're like, "I don't think that's what the S stands for."
Well, it was cutting up. I remember that now.
They're like, "I don't think that's what the S stands for." He's like, "But you could tell he was like legitimately innocent." He's like, "What is it? What does it stand for?" And then he was like, "Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't think that's what it is."
Let me drop that topic real quick.
Right. He was like, let's go
that's
to
crazy.
live.
I ain't even gonna lie.
That joke was funny, bro. That was just, I'm telling you, that was just as funny as, that clip was just as funny as when they were talking about, on the SEC channel, when they were talking about the coach from Notre Dame and them getting haircuts, Tim Tebow and all them, like, what type of haircut did you get?
Oh, yeah. No,
that joke is wild, bro. But yeah, that right there, he's gonna have to go by something else, bro.
Man, I was trying to come up with some names for him myself. I was like, Noah Redacted. You can go by just say Noah K. Honestly, just like Noah K. Or something like that.
Yeah.
But ain't no way that wasn't on purpose though.
Like, it was on purpose. What the K stand for? What the K stand for?
Noah.
What the K stand for? Y'all not. What we doing? It's crazy.
But Noah, like, there's no way. There's no way.
That's almost as bad as
really, there's a way.
What's his name? Nick Kerr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Almost. I don't know which is worse. To tell you.
No, Noah is bad.
Noah's
bad. That's bad. He can't. He need to change that. He don't have to.
I mean, with that, he got like a lot of eyes on him now. So.
Heck yeah. Hopefully he can actually hoop.
Yeah, if he out there hooping and he out there, doing his thing.
Where he from? Where he stay? Where?
That's too. Yeah.
That's a big.
That's a Indianapolis.
Idaho. Oh, see.
Hold on. I know it was like Lawrenceburg something.
In Idaho, probably.
Indiana. Yeah.
Indiana.
Oh yeah. So then yeah. Oh no.
Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Like, you said Bloomington?
No, Lawrenceburg, Bloomington.
Hey, nah, it's not good for him because you from Indiana and yeah, nah, bro. It's just...
Yeah, he just won his won a tournament down in Rivertown.
Yeah,
he's solid though.
I'm not
football and basketball dual threat. Noah Kaniga. So keep your eye out on that.
And that's we got to keep dragging this one right here. Y'all finna be say something he's supposed to say.
Dog, if I just imagine like just being on a big national stage, like maybe say he goes to Ohio State or something like that.
And they win a championship.
And they win a
He
championship.
Go to Georgia with that. Go to Georgia with that name.
No,
I mean,
Georgia.
they'll love him.
I was gonna say they don't rock with him in Georgia. I'm talking about he gotta go to like a racist ass school.
like Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Oh my God, Ole Miss.
What's another one? What's another one?
Dude, Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Alabama. Hey, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know Alabama was like that.
No, Alabama.
At all. When I seen
you
all
didn't know
students,
like the city of, I mean, like Tuscaloosa or like
yeah, no, I didn't know
Alabama
like
in general.
I mean, you can say in general, but the city, I didn't know they like that too.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know until I seen all them fans with them pom poms.
Yeah.
That's when
they're top five. They're top five. Avoid this state if you're a nigga, but without the K.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's definitely top five. I would say Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama.
Dude, parts are here.
Parts here, yeah. But, you get away with it because you got Atlanta, so it kind of balances it out.
Yeah.
Shoot, just that whole, like, weird Arizona area that have no business, like, hating black people, but do anyway. Just that area.
I just feel like if he was to go to Georgia and they made it to the SEC championship, they wouldn't have. You can't play that game. You can't play that game. You can't play that game. Mercedes-Benz? No, you can't do that.
All right, let's move on. Going back to the NFL, it's officially playoff season.
What's the playoff tree looking like?
The playoff tree, the bracket, I believe, is okay. Baltimore and San Francisco, they have the bye. Mm-hmm. Then you got Cleveland versus Houston.
Ooh, hold on.
Let them cook.
That's why I said, bro, Joe Flacco he finna have
That's
a
gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a great game. But I said Cleveland's gonna have that one.
I'm gonna say Houston.
Joe Flacco, Amari Cooper.
I'm like
Njoku.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see if CJ Stroud can at least make it past the first, wild card.
I got Cleveland on that one. But keep going. Who else?
Miami versus Kansas City.
Which would have been already?
It would have been great though, like 5 weeks ago. Now it's like
you just don't know who. Like at this point,
I don't know.
Kansas City's so shaky.
KC.
Yeah, Kansas City's so shaky, bro.
I feel like Miami gonna win that game by 3.
Oh yeah, Miami gonna take it.
You gotta win, and you gotta make it. You gotta make it a game of field goal. You can't make it a game of scoring. If you make
I
it a
still
game
got
of scoring,
KC, man. Even though
they have no receivers.
I was gonna say, even though he doesn't have any receivers, the refs love KC. Like he still get crazy calls.
But that's what I hate about all of this, man. Like you said, the refs love KC. Who else they love? They love San Francisco. They who else?
Right, don't bring San Francisco in here now.
They love San Francisco.
They love San Francisco.
They love San Francisco. They love Philadelphia. They love Philly. I don't know when they started loving Philly, but they started loving Philly. But I can tell you who they don't love. But I'm gonna tell y'all later.
Man, they love the Cowboys. Get out of here.
No, they don't.
They get their pockets lined up by Jerry Jones every time. That man, yes, he sends them checks in the mail every call. The Cowboys get away with so much stuff. I ain't never seen a team get away with so many pass interference and holding calls.
Oh, let me call Jerry right now. Jerry,
anyway, Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Yeah, I don't know why. Pittsburgh barely made it in.
Right.
Pittsburgh in the playoffs?
Yeah, they're in the playoffs. The
From
AFC
winning
North
a whole
was
bunch
actually
of
cooking. Like they were actually the best division in football.
Yeah.
It was they got what? They got the Browns and they got the Steelers and the Ravens in there. So, and the Bengals wasn't that far behind. So,
nah,
they didn't make the playoffs either.
The Bengals didn't make it. No. And then on the NFC side, you got Philly, Tampa.
Ooh,
I got Tampa.
I got Philly.
Oh, I got Tampa. I got Tampa. Yeah, I do. And I got Tampa because if you look at the way Philly been playing lately,
I've been playing crap lately.
Trash.
I
Trash.
think they needed
Trash.
that break.
They've been
need-
playing like straight trash.
Philly got this one.
But that's who they've been all along. I've been trying to tell y'all. It's the refs. That's who they've been.
So you biased though.
Yeah.
Who the Lions play?
We'll go to that next. The Lions play the Rams. So that's Matthew Stafford versus Jared Goff.
I got
that
Matthew
trade.
I want Detroit to win just because of historical reasons. Like
I
the
don't.
first playoff in 30 years, I got to see that through.
You don't want your
I don't
Georgia
want-
boy to go, Matthew Stafford?
Nah, Matthew, cool, but
Cooper Kupp?
we haven't heard, bruh. He had a quiet, solid year. When have you ever heard his name being brought up? You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Yeah.
Like Detroit has we've seen the progress from Detroit from about 5 years ago,
Yeah.
to now. Yeah, I gotta go with Detroit. I gotta go with them.
The only reason I'm not going with Detroit is because I don't want to see Detroit.
See.
If Detroit win, it's that too. But
They have
it's
momentum.
like-
They have good momentum.
I mean,
They for
it
sure
depends on what. Yeah, and when they play LA, like they're gonna have momentum with that. But I
Yeah,
don't want to see them play Dallas.
that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Because
Detroit
Detroit plays Dallas
the
tight.
whole flag and all of that, the call and it gives them extra juice, extra energy, extra motivation. I don't want them to have no extra nothing. You need to sit down. It's not we're not even doing that. But I hope the Rams pull it off, so we could just cruise on to the Super Bowl. Not the Super Bowl, but
Detroit, that's what I'm saying. Detroit comes in, they win it. They're gonna have that extra fire to go up against Dallas, and they're gonna get that get back.
And last but not least, you got the Cowboys versus the Love Below.
who they playing?
Green Bay. Jordan Love.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest with you because we have a lot of bad luck with.
No, that's gonna be a slaughter game. Y'all are about to slaughter
Yeah,
these
they're
folks.
gonna cook
Yeah,
them.
but
They cooked. They cooked.
man, no, and I only say no because it's just something about Mike McCarthy. He gotta go. He's been here for how long? A couple of years now, and he just can't. What's the next topic?
He said, "What's the next topic?" I mean, man, I'm just looking at the playoffs itself, and
It's even this year. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of even.
It's pretty
It's
even.
pretty different. It's pretty different than normal.
You don't know. There's no clear favorite this year.
Yeah, you're not saying games like KC versus Cincinnati no more. You're not saying what your usual teams are, like the Buffalo versus the Ravens or something like that.
I'm just glad Tom Brady.
Yeah, no more Thomas.
Oh my god. I mean, y'all would know firsthand, but oh my god.
Yeah.
28 degrees.
We know firsthand with everybody. Hell, Taysom Hill is killing us.
So there's this theory going around as to who they're going to want to be in the Super Bowl, and it's based off of the most simplest thing ever: the colors that are put in for the advertisement for the Super Bowl.
Yep, I've heard that.
The colors?
The colors.
Mm-hmm. They say if you paid attention to it, the colors originally were like blue and something. Was it blue and red or blue and yellow?
It was like purple and red, like the Ravens.
Ravens and 49ers.
Yep.
That's the most recent one, but it was at
Bro,
first.
I don't want to see that no more. We already saw that.
But at first, no, this is different. This is a different era though. But
that was the first one. The second one that came out was like blue and something. It was like Dallas Cowboys and some other team, like KC or something like that. That was the second one. But the first one was purple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So they're theorizing it. So pay attention to the colors.
I'd rather us play the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
No, you don't. You don't want to see that.
Yes, I do.
You don't want to see
Yes, I
that.
do.
You don't want to see Lamar Jackson right
yes,
now,
I
man.
do. Yes, I do.
Lamar Jackson
yes,
is on a tear, bro.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
They got Lamar pinned as the MVP this year.
Dog,
never mind. No,
he has come out just blazing in the last like 5 games, and I know this because I have Lamar Jackson as on my fantasy football team, and he wasn't doing that great to start like the first 3 games, and then he made a comment about like not even caring about fantasy football. So
I think that put a lot of pressure on these players' backs too, like whether they admit it or not.
for
Like
sure.
you know, your mama said, Junior, you know you need to go out here and get 350 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Not their mama saying
Enjoy your feel. Enjoy your feel some type of way when he don't get it.
Yeah.
Just imagine what all of these other players feel like.
Bro, I'm telling you, they watch to see what points they get.
Oh, they do. They be picking themselves when they on fantasy teams.
Yeah. Or they bet against themselves sometimes.
Or they bet against themselves. Regardless, money is in play.
If I was Desmond Ritter, I would always have.
I would have bet against myself every week.
Whatever defense was playing against me, I would have that team because I know I'm throwing 5 interceptions, 3 interceptions.
So
I feel that's crazy.
Okay, so as we already know, right? Mm-hmm. We're in need of a quarterback. You know, Desmond's not going to stay there much longer. Heineke's probably going to be third string or whatever. So we need another quarterback in the draft. The other thing is Arthur Smith got fired at midnight after that doggone Saints game, right?
I'm so hurt, bro. He was just
phenomenal.
Sir. Arthur Smith embodies what it means to be a Falcon.
We sent that boy packing. We shipped him out on them FedEx. FedEx. That's his dad's company. FedEx. We shipped him out. Great job. Arthur Blank. Finally.
My question is, who? You know, it's all good. Speak your truth. But my question is, do you think we're going to get the coach that just got let go from Tennessee?
Of course.
Because he's not
smart.
He's not
if
a
he's
bad
smart.
coach.
If he is smart, he goes to Atlanta. First of all, it's not like the Falcons don't have other key pieces that like they got pieces. And that's why I just didn't understand how this other. I mean, except the quarterback. I mean, that played a big role. Like y'all quarterback just so trash. So trash. Like how many touchdowns he threw? It don't even matter. It wasn't a lot. So it's like. Yeah, if Mike come over there and he needs to go to Atlanta.
But
y'all got the defense. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I don't know. Y'all got the defense. I think y'all got a good defense or a decent defense.
There's sometimes
it's just
our secondary still needs work.
Yeah, but my thing is this, right? If you really think about it, the same problems that he had in Tennessee would be the same problems he'll have in Atlanta. You have an offense with great weapons and no quarterback, and then a defense that's kind of like this. So what's the difference in Tennessee and Atlanta at this point?
You have to go in there and you have to demand that they let go of Desmond. You have, as a coach, I don't know what kind of power these coaches have, but if I was a coach and I'm coming in, get him out of here.
Oh, get
him out of here right now because we can't go through this 5 years in a row. You know, it ain't been 5 years, but that feel like a long time.
I don't want to touch anything from Tennessee at this point because we already had Arthur Smith, and he was the offensive coordinator in Tennessee during the same time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like you're regressing at that point because, you know, Arthur Smith had Derrick Henry and all these weapons and stuff like that. And
Bill Belichick.
And he couldn't use that. He couldn't use Tennessee.
Bill Belichick. That's all I'm saying.
So we're going to pick up the coach. We're going to pick up the head coach now who couldn't use his weapons either.
You got to get Bill Belichick in there.
Belichick would be a pretty good pickup if he wasn't.
Yeah, y'all get Bill in there. I promise. Desmond really. First of all, he'd be gone.
Belichick don't embody Atlanta though. Like New England. No, he don't. No, he don't. He don't.
He embodies a old school, hard nosed football team. And that's not what Atlanta is.
That's not what Atlanta is.
No, we're the.
What are they then?
We're the team that.
Dude, Atlanta don't even know what Atlanta is.
Yeah, that's
how you gonna? Cause
we don't have identity.
And that's the issue. You know what Baltimore's about. You knew what KC was about. You know what 49ers are about. You don't know what Atlanta's about.
Never did, never have.
You have a great run game. You have great weapons. You have a solid defense. But you just can't tie it all together. They can't finish games. They're not aggressive in the fourth quarter. They're sitting there trying to figure out who's going to get the ball. The people that they choose to get the ball shouldn't be getting the ball. And then the ones that should be getting the ball ain't in the game. So
that's true. Because when y'all played the Saints, I was looking at some of the people that he was throwing to. Because I ain't gonna lie, Desmond really, he kind of hit.
He was doing his thing in the first half.
I was seeing who he was throwing the ball to, and I'm like who is the Smith dude, the big tight end y'all got?
John Smith.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
Yeah,
he tough.
Honestly, he tough.
They gotta run that ball more with Bijan Robinson. It just don't make sense. Y'all got a great talent.
Yeah.
And Bijan, and y'all just I don't know. The coach didn't like him. The running back coach didn't like him.
I don't know what it is.
We got a nice little trio with Algier, Robinson, and Drake London.
But they don't know how to use them.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
They don't know. I mean, how in the world do you have a former 1,000-yard rusher, you have a future 1,000-yard rusher, and then you have a guy that can go get it if you threw the ball up to him, right? Mm-hmm. And on the other side of the field, you can throw in Cordero or Kyle Pitts. I don't care what y'all say. They can be used as some sort of short yardage, whatever. Get whatever yards you need to get done.
Third and six. You're third
and six, third and five. Just give it to them. If it's a 3rd and 3 situation, dump it off to them, let them work. But if you're talking about the home run ball, Algier, Bijan, and Drake, you can give it to them like that. But there's no Drake is our guy. They don't even find their guy on offense. Bijan was supposed to be the guy. Drake is supposed to be the guy. They haven't done that. Because think about it. Who's the guy for KC? Who's their offensive guy on KC? Travis Kelce, right?
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about QB. Think about it. We're not talking about it. If Patrick Mahomes has to throw the ball, who's he giving it to? Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce. Yeah.
Pay attention. Keep going with me. So for the Browns, if the Browns need a go-to big play, who they going to give it to?
Njoku, or they got two, or Amari Cooper.
They're going to give it to Coop, or you get what I'm saying. If Dallas had to have a big time play, who they going to throw the ball to?
Everybody.
CD, stupid. So for the 49ers, who they going to give the ball to? They're going to give it to Christian.
Ayuk and Kittle.
Or Ayuk, exactly. But you know who they're going to.
They got monsters.
But you know who he's gonna give it to if they need a big time play. Who are we giving the ball to if we need a big time play? Exactly.
We're giving it to the defender. Because the way Desmond Ridder was throwing the balls, man, I was like, this man ain't even looking half the time.
But he looked.
He was really just throwing, bro. Yeah.
He looked so good in that first half, and then all of a sudden it just.
Half. It was
that's right.
Sir Garrett, watch the tapes back. It was an illusion. I promise you. If you go back and watch it was everybody else doing the work, making him look good.
That's what I'm saying. First of all, some of them passes should have been picked off. I ain't gonna
They were sketchy.
But then when he started throwing the picks, I was like, oh, this is exactly who I know. I know who this is now. I know exactly who this is. But it's sad. Y'all got a lot of talent on y'all team, and y'all just need a quarterback. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And
it's getting bad out there. Because he showed out last game.
He showed out last game. He did.
Come on, bro. And y'all really need to make something happen now, because we don't know how long Jesse Banks, but whatever his name, Jesse Bates the fifth, gonna be out there.
The fifth.
We don't know. We don't know. So y'all gotta figure. I'm saying I like him. I don't like him. We gotta. Y'all gotta figure it out. All right, figure it out.
I think if we definitely need a quarterback, but for me, I would have to say go after Buddy from. I don't even want Penix. I don't even want Penix. I don't want him.
I like Penix.
I don't want him though.
I love Penix in Atlanta.
No.
I would love Penix in Atlanta. You wouldn't like that?
No.
He's entertaining though. Like
but we don't need entertainment. We don't need entertainment. We need a dog. I want a dog of a quarterback. Vic was a dog.
You gotta think this Atlanta dog. Well, that's Atlanta. They need entertainment. Entertainment is gonna bring them. Entertainment gonna bring everything together.
They need a dog. Well, if that's the case, they might as well go after freaking Russell Wilson. Then, if you're talking about entertainment.
Oh, that would be nice while you playing.
Look, to be honest, I would go after.
Get you
Winston.
a veteran in there as a quarterback, and you get Russell Wilson in there, please.
I would go after James
bring Russell.
Winston.
And then you got Sierra like that.
Because if we're gonna throw interceptions, we might as well.
He ain't come home.
if we're gonna go out there and throw interceptions, we might as well get Winston and throw touchdowns and interceptions.
Right.
Go 50-50.
You got a 50-50 shot of him being even with his TDs and INTs.
That's like the most exciting thing you can look at. Turn on the TV, you see the ball flying in the air. You're like, oh, it's Jameis Winston. Is it gonna be a touchdown? It's gonna be interception. It's not gonna be. It's one or the other. Somebody gonna catch it.
But it's like, yeah, like y'all said, man, Desmond Ridder, like, it's everybody was making him look real good the last game. So.
You can tell he does not take ownership of that locker room. He does not take ownership of it.
Don't nobody respect him. I don't respect him.
No, nobody does.
Oh,
I wish Heineke wasn't hurt because we probably would have won that game.
Probably.
Well, y'all got, boy. How y'all feel about that victory formation touchdown?
I'm not.
So here's the thing. So yeah, first off, it's a rivalry. So
it's a rivalry, right?
Right. Yeah. So the thing is with that, at the end of it, from my understanding, Arthur Smith got pissed off at their coach because he's like, man, why'd y'all do that? This, that, and the third. The coach, the team did that on their own. The coach told them not to do it, but the team was like, screw you. We're just gonna do whatever. So. I mean, I can't be mad at. First off, we're already down 20 plus. So
right, it don't even matter.
It don't even matter. What you gonna do? Fight them at the end like college? Y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all get paid too much for that. So
like I said, I probably wouldn't have done it, but I understood where Jameis was coming from. He wanted to give his
Jamal.
He wanted to give him some love, man, because he came off.
That was his first touchdown of the year, right?
Yeah, he came off with 17 rushing touchdowns and then has none the whole time. And they love that dude down there. This man has been making waves. I'm not even a Saints fan. I sat there and I watched him because he's funny. He's interesting.
Yeah.
He wears what
he's
he
authentic.
likes. Huh?
He's authentic.
Yeah, he's authentic. Yeah. He's an anime nerd. He wears his stuff on his sleeve. He's out there having fun. And you can tell the team loves him. So I'm not mad. As a Falcons fan, I don't care. It didn't bother me.
Again, it's a rivalry. I would hope that Atlanta would get to a point where they would do something like that too to New Orleans,
and then use that as fuel for the next time you come out there.
Because the game is too nice.
So far. The game
is too nice.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I'm used to seeing folks throwing good hands. Choking people up, throwing their helmet at somebody. Now they playing patty cake.
The team ain't even do nothing.
What the team didn't even do a thing.
Hold on. I just realized that. How your coach gonna be mad? And the team ain't even mad. He was just mad so he could save his job. That's why he was mad. And what did he get him? What you say?
Fired.
FedEx. Right. So it don't make sense. I'm gonna keep the Falcons in my prayers. I will give y'all Dak Prescott. Y'all probably don't even want y'all deserve him. Yeah.
I would take Dak.
I bet you.
I would take Dak. Think about the system. It'll be perfect for him. It would. Yeah. It would. It'd be perfect for him.
I think he'll get distracted by them Manchester City wings, and I don't need that for him.
All right, last thing I want to touch on. We had fantasy football this year. Didn't go so well for the 285 Live boys.
But we ended up top four.
Yeah, y'all ended up top four.
I don't know.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, y'all. Because my team, like I said beforehand, it didn't do so well. But Sir Garrett.
What happened to your team?
I don't know.
Did you lose to somebody?
I just said it didn't do well. All right, I got 7th place in my own league. And
well, I mean, at least you had your brother in there. He was dead last. So
yeah, he didn't pay attention.
He had the number one team in the whole league. It was dead last because he didn't change nothing.
He wasted every single player on his team. And I called him. I asked him. I said, "Why'd you even join if you're not gonna sit here and pay attention to it?" He's coming over here, and I'm gonna tell him about himself. But
he should have traded his people to me because I think I would have won the whole thing if he gave me 2 of his people.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I did pretty good this season.
You did great. You did great.
Despite me I didn't go and change nothing all season.
You did great.
I just feel like next season I'm gonna win it all.
Making it to the playoffs.
I was trading folks like they were stocks. Like
making it to the playoffs is one thing, but you did your thing. Even though you didn't really do much, you did your thing somehow. So
I mean, it had to be done. I feel like if it was anybody that was gonna do it, I feel like 285 deserved to win, but
we should have got something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was rooting for
we should have got something.
I was rooting for
I slick would have. If Mike and I made it to the finals, I would be like, man, screw that. I would split that money. I don't care.
I would, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
keep it in our bank account.
Everybody else. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm keeping. Yeah, I would have kept the whole. I would have kept the whole pot if it was me versus, like, if it was 285 versus someone outside of it. I would have kept the whole purse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to get a little come up, man. My pocket was hurting. So just.
But this is my thing though. Who won it?
Mike Dominguez.
Back to back, bro.
Oh,
back to back.
I've been in the group chat saying that I'm the real Mike, and I guess my team played it and reflected. Next season, my team gonna be fierce, fast. We're gonna have a good quarterback like we did last season. We just want to get better. We saw Sir Garrett go to the championship game, and we were there. He gave us free tickets. He gave us all free tickets, and his team did all right, but they just came up short. You know what I'm saying? So, better let next year to everybody.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it a little different next year. I probably have more of a news type deal where I come up and be like, this is the first week. This is what happened during the first week.
Yeah, I'd love to be in
there. Yeah, that would be nice.
Because I know some people at church. One of my boys at church, Derek, he was talking about that. He was like, y'all would be really good if you did like a fancy football spotlight. And I was like, yeah, that would be pretty awesome. So
would you? We'll talk about that. But yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. That would be nice. That'll make it. Yeah.
We gotta have, but everybody has to be on there though, so we can have like a legitimate fantasy football network type thing.
Yeah.
So, like everybody.
Yeah, that would be fun. We have to figure that out. But yeah,
I'd love to be interviewed like the head coach and things like that. Next thing you know, you're like breaking news, like Coach Mike has went ahead and traded Joe Flacco for Lamar Jackson for week 6 of da-da-da-da. Like that would be pretty dope.
A live draft.
Throwing the playbook.
Bro, just to have a live draft though. Even if it's just us 4. I mean, it'd probably be harder to get a lot of the other people. But just to have
I'm just like a quick little Skype interview, especially if it's like if it was like a tight game or like a blowout or unexpected type of loss, like just bring them on there for like 30 seconds.
I'm so mad you beat me. I was like, gosh, I was so close.
Oh, that's what happened to your team. I asked you what happened to your team earlier. You didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I didn't want to admit that, but there you go.
That's all right. Better luck next year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm coming back. I'm coming back now because 2 years ago I did win the championship. I did win the league championship. But how'd you do in your other one, Sir Garrett?
Bruh, it was bad. So I was in 2 fantasy football leagues. So that second one I was in, I kid you not, the first half of the season, I was number 2 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Once we hit week 8 to week 17, I literally was just like this. It ended up going from 2nd place to 7th.
Ugh.
And there were 10 of us. Yeah, 10 of us. I mean, everyone just folded. So the thing with that league is they didn't go by like the point scale was different. Like for every yard, there was a certain percentile of point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so someone could walk away with having like 54 points from having like 20 carries, 89 yards, 3 receptions for 12 yards. Like all that would be like a huge lump sum of stat. And I was doing good. Jalen Hurts was my quarterback. Who was my back?
So
I
that
can't
makes
remember who.
sense. That makes sense to see why you went down because Jalen Hurts was just.
Exactly. But even then, you can individually pick your defensive players. So I was able to pick my linebackers. Billy Wagner was my constant. I'm so glad I picked him up. The DBs were trash. Your defensive line was kind of shaky. So
Oh, y'all were
I made
deep
one
into it.
trade. Yeah, I made one trade with my cousin, and after I made that trade, it went down.
Folks picking up punters and everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can. I mean, you talking about gaining stats from everybody. So, but it was terrible. It was so bad. Like I'm like, I, I'll never do that again. Like trading, screw that. I'm not trading that no more. I'm not trading nobody for nothing, if they unless they get hurt. But yeah, it was cool. It was interesting to look at, and even then in that league, we had our own group chat. We were getting recaps of the entire day.
Yeah.
So like my cousin who invited me in, he was the one doing the recaps. So he would look at every stat and figure out, okay, this person was the reason why you won, and you did this, and whatever place you're in. Like I got a screenshot and show it to y'all. He
Yeah.
really took some
I
time
definitely see that.
to break down all the matchups and stuff. So shout out to Eric for that, and inviting me in for the first year. But I'm taking the money next year.
Speaking of shout outs, we got two people who joined us in the chat. We got Pastor Tony of the Leadership Church, my pastor.
Okay.
He
Okay.
says
Okay.
Jalen is injured and they're hiding it.
I believe it. I believe it. I mean, it's the playoffs. You don't want to lose your number one guy. You know what I mean? It's a morale killer if your quarterback can't show up. And do we even know who their backup is?
Yeah.
I can. You do?
Who?
Nobody. So with that being said, hopefully they get it together.
We stupid. And then we also got
Shut up.
we got our boy Quentin Clark, who's been trying to get on the podcast for forever.
We gotta get him on, bro.
Oh, we're gonna bring him on for one of them episodes.
No, he can get on when y'all talk about that stuff. I'm tired of it. I am tired.
It's really him and Big Bay Rico.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
They gotta get that off their chest. They gotta get that off their mental. Y'all gotta let them get that off.
They can, but I'm
But I
not gonna
feel
be
like
here.
Brother
I'm gonna tell y'all that
Clark
right
got a
now
lot to
out loud.
say.
I'm not. They want to battle MJ versus Kobe. Who's better? Get Duck on there too. I will watch from home. I am not getting on this because we've been talking about this for the last 5 years.
Okay, so he says in Mahomes we trust, which
Who said that?
Quentin.
He's not a real fan.
Quentin,
Nah,
I don't
not-
understand this, man. Like
He's a Giants fan.
Okay, you're a LeBron fan. You're a Patrick Mahomes fan. Like
He's a
do
Giants
you
fan.
You just choose the best player in the league and then you just follow them the whole time. There's
He's
no
a
fun
Giants
in
fan.
that.
He's a Giants fan, y'all. He don't want to ask him. Hey, go ahead.
And then he also said Sir Garrett don't want this smoke. So
From what? I don't know. I'm tired of the debate. I'm sick and tired of the debate. It's over with. It's done with. It's overcooked. I can't. No. I'm done because the simple fact is you're not gonna find a legitimate answer no matter who you talk to in this group. So you might as well just leave it alone. If anything, I will go ahead and tell y'all. Well, if we're talking about the best of the best, right? Y'all have your own opinion on it because you're only going to see it one way. If you're looking at it factually and statistically, then we're going to have a common answer. But because of perception, opinion, biases, and your own sales, we're not going to ever find an answer. So I'm sick of it. It's not a matter of me wanting to smoke. I'm just tired of talking about it because I've seen all three of these people play, LeBron, Kobe, and MJ. I've seen them play my entire life. I'm sick of it. I'm done.
So who's better?
They all good in their own aspect. Next question.
keep it impartial. Thank you, Sir Garrett. Keep it impartial.
Golly.
Love it. But
they all got rings, don't they? All right, then. They all going to the Hall of Fame, right? First ballot. Bet. They all gonna have their own statue in front of their own place, right? LeBron might have 3. Yeah, they all good.
He says, I'm a Miami and Giants fan first. I just like Mahomes. I respect opinions.
That's nice. Why y'all laughing, bro?
Anyways, we're gonna stop this before it gets too out of control. I just want to thank everybody who's joined us for not only this. Hold on, Pastor Tony says you do accept that MJ is a god, though, right? Okay.
Hey, I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I I
Anyway,
said what I said what I said.
we thank everybody who's joined us for this OTP this episode. Um, we've
Numbers
been
don't ever lie. Just remember that. That's all I'm
we've been
saying.
growing so far.
That's my
On YouTube, we're at 321 subscribers.
yes,
So we
sir.
see the love and support coming in. We thank everybody who's joined us on Facebook, leaving comments. It just makes the stream it's so much better to see you guys and hear you
Absolutely.
guys. And just to hear you guys outside of the podcast too. Um,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell this story while we have time. I've had people call me lately asking me about sports, texting me, sending me screenshots a lot more often, and it feels good. It makes me feel like um, people are actually listening to us, and
Yeah.
and that they've been enjoying our content, and just to get that feedback, it's very important to us. So if you got any feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, please don't be afraid to come in here and let us know in the comments and all that stuff. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, all that jazz. I just want to thank the supporters, the leadership church, Pastor Tony, we love you. Quentin, we love you. Although
We love you, Quentin.
your opinions are
Pastor
sometimes not that great, but we love you, Quentin.
Barbaric.
They're barbaric sometimes. I recently, Miss Joyce Littell, she just recently gave us our props. She said she loved listening to our podcast and our stream. So thank her for that. That was very encouraging.
Huge.
And once again, just continue to subscribe, continue to follow us on Twitch. We're gonna be bringing back 285 Live Gaming as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any last?
Now that Mike got his internet back.
He's back. We're coming back with the gaming.
It's been a long time.
Quentin says he's coming on the podcast like Shannon Sharp. I'd rather you come like Shannon Sharp than you do like Cat Williams.
Skip.
So
Skip.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Final thoughts, Sir Garrett. What you got?
I think we're going to hit 500 subscribers this year.
Yep.
I think we're going to hit 500. I think we're going to bring back 285 Live. I think OTP is going to be a permanent segment as well. I think we're going to just make something legitimate of ourselves this year. All we need is just one reference, and this is going to blow up much bigger than we even imagine. Mike, I was saying before, this is our Kobe year. That mama mentality is real. That focus and drive has to be here. We say it each time that we show up on the podcast and things like that we're going to get bigger and better, but we have to put forth the action as well. So I'm ready to make this even tougher, even stronger of a podcast or more of a group, adding on guests and things like that. I'm ready for Mike to come back home so we can have all the four of us together in one room again. It's just there's a lot that I'm ready for, and we ain't playing no games. No time to play games, man. We gotta be consistent. So let's get it.
What you got? JH, Jeffrey Higgins, what you got?
Man, look, y'all, it's been an honor, it's been a blessing, and it's been a privilege to even be a part of something so special like this. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, from start to finish, we've been doing what we can. We've been putting our best foot forward, and like Sir Garrett said, like it's our Kobe year, man. It's time to get the ball rolling even more, and like I'm ready. I'm ready. If y'all ready, am I ready? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready. So we gonna get it right. Oh, and we do appreciate the fans, the followers, the comments, the love, the hate. We appreciate that too. We love it. We love constructive criticism, and we can take it. So but like just keep it up with the support. Like Sir Garrett said, 500.
500.
Yeah. So let's get closer to that, y'all.
And I'm gonna double down because Sir Garrett said by this year. I say by May we're gonna hit 500.
Word.
By this year, I want to hit 1,000. That is
we'll hit 1,000. We're gonna hit 1,000.
Yeah. So
We're gonna hit 1,000.
So we can't do that without your support. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, notification bell, comment, all that.
And if you want to, we can start a Patreon so you can get some quality audio and video stuff.
If you want to send us money, please. We'll
By all means.
by all means, if you want to support
you
financially, I'll give you that link. Just DM us, and then we'll get that squared away. So
I may hold 20 for some snacks and stuff. But, you know.
we need snacks. No, we don't need snacks right now. We're trying to lose weight. Remember?
Yeah. I can eat my veggies. You feel me?
Veggie snacks. Got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'll eat
through the back way. There goes the
oatmeal
endorsement.
cream pies for you. I'll eat the oatmeal cream pies.
But appreciate y'all joining another episode